Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy Sipniewski, your crypto queen. Thank you so much for popping by my channel. Please know that this is not financial advice. I'm only here to entertain you and to remind you to buy on red candles. And it's official. BlockFi has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protections, and this should surprise no one at this point, okay? Whenever you're seeing these platforms or exchanges halting withdrawals, I think it's a given that shortly thereafter, they're going to file for bankruptcy protections. But it's weird with BlockFi, right? Because when you look at the evolution of their Twitter page, like early November, hey, everything's going great, guys. Come on over here, earn some nice yield on your cryptocurrency. Everything's going great. Then all of a sudden, November 10th, uh-oh. Guess what? We're a part of the FTX situation, and unfortunately, we don't know what's going to happen and what's going to go down, so we're pausing withdrawals. Listen, what I'm about to say is in no way a defense of Sam Bankman-Fried, because we know what I think of him, right? Sam Bankman-Fried, he's just a dog at this point. But to say that they're a part of the FTX contagion, I think is a little unfair, because don't forget, BlockFi, uh, Voyager, all of these were really in liquidity issues because of the Terra Luna collapse. And then when Terra Luna collapsed, Three Arrows Capital collapsed, and they had made huge loans that were not really collateralized. And that's where they got into liquidity issues. So whenever you're putting your cryptocurrency onto these platforms where you're earning yield, all they're doing is rehypothecating your tokens. That's how they're earning that yield. They're loaning them out so that they can earn that yield for you and plus make some money for themselves. But if those loans are not collateralized and then those places get into financial issues, there goes your cryptocurrency. Now, I know there are a lot of other platforms like this that are still out there, and people are thinking, well, you know what, they're so much bigger, like Compound and Aave. I'm sure my cryptocurrency is safe over there because these are one of the more legitimate places. I feel like it's safe there. I wouldn't feel safe putting my cryptocurrency on any of those platforms. So you might want to seriously consider, you know what? Is it worth it for me to, if they're telling me that there's the potential that I can earn like maybe 5 or 10% interest on some of my cryptocurrency, is it worth it? Because look what happened with Celsius. Right up to the day that they halted withdrawals, Alex Mashinsky was saying, everything's fine here at Celsius. And Celsius is one of the bigger cryptocurrency lending platforms, one of the biggest ones. Everything's fine here. If you've heard anything about us being illiquid, it's all FUD. Your tokens are safe here on Celsius. And all of these months later, people still don't know what they're going to get back. Is it going to be a dime on a dollar? Everything is still up in the air with Celsius. They really just don't know. So even if it's these bigger ones, Aave and Compound, Nexo, there's a couple of them that I haven't even heard of. Abracadabra, Coin Rabbit, Coin Loan, uHodler. I mean, it's Mango V3. I didn't even know that one existed. Uh, you need to really weigh your options here. Is this really worth risking my Bitcoin, my Ether for, just for a little bit of yield? To me, it just wouldn't be worth it. Now, I understand these exchanges and these platforms are going to start to show proof of reserves, which is wonderful, which is great. And maybe they should have been doing this all along. But can they also show what their liabilities are? Right? I mean, that would be helpful to know both of those things. Yes, it's nice to see that your tokens are there, but what are they paying in advertising? What are their liabilities? It would be great to know both things just for transparency issues. So, I rip BlockFi. They had a good run. They weren't going to be able to be bailed out by FTX, which is very sad. But, and then the whole FTX thing is very, very sad. But please just keep this in mind. If you do have your crypto on any of these other platforms, just think about it. Okay, I might be earning some yield, but if I lose it, is it going to be worth it in the long run? Well, that's going to do it here for me today. I thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, please take care of yourself.